Hey and welcome to the Daily Arsenal News Show. Let's begin with our daily news. Nicolas Pepe now likely to move to Spain on loan with Edu struggling for buyers. Arsenal winger Nicolas Pepe could be on his way to Spain this summer in a loan deal with the Gunners struggling to attract bidders. The Ivorian is among a group of players at the Emirates who can leave this summer. It's been reported that Arsenal will accept as little as £25 million for a player they paid more than £70 million for, with West Ham among those teams in England keen. However, according to a report from The Sun, Arsenal are now struggling to attract bids for Pepe and instead could sanction a loan move. The Sun claims, citing reporter Mark Bryans, that a move to La Liga is the most likely option as things stand, despite being praised by Mikel Arteta and lauded as a phenomenal player. It's a fair assessment to say Pepe hasn't hit the heights expected since arriving at Arsenal. He remains the Gunners' record signing, but the club are thought to have come to terms with the fact they won't be seeing a hefty return on that investment. It remains to be seen which Spanish clubs will show interest in Pepe. For now, it seems like a move away would be best for all parties. The Gunners have signed two more attacking players in Jesus and Marquinhos, while they remain keen on Raphinha as well. That in itself is an indication that Pepe isn't going to be used too much this coming season. There is still time for Pepe to come good and deliver, and he needs it as quickly as possible. Arsenal missed out on signing Aaron Hickey. Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta will be a disappointed man this weekend as the Gunners look to have missed out on Bologna star Aaron Hickey. Haki is all set to join Brentford in what looks like a bargain £14 million deal. That deal is somewhat cheaper than the reported £18 million Arsenal were set to pay to land Haki just a few weeks back, and according to The Sun, Gunners boss Mikel Arteta had been desperate to add cover at left back for Kieran Tierney, with fellow countryman Haki his number one target. It's claimed that Haki was the Spanish coach number one option, and the news of Brentford's move has forced the Gunners elsewhere. That elsewhere is said to be Alex Grimaldo. The Sun claims the Spanish left-back could be on his way to Arsenal in a bargain £7 million deal. The Benfica ace is said to be allowed to move on from the Portuguese side. It could also mean the Gunners have made a decision on fellow left-back Nuno Tavares. Arsenal have been active all summer in the market and have signed Fabio Vieira and Gabriel Jesus for big money. Given Brentford have got a deal for Haki tied up pretty quickly here, it seems very odd that Arsenal haven't managed to get this one over the line. He's not the most expensive player on the market, he has plenty of upside and plays in a position Mikel Arteta was apparently super keen to add depth to. Of course, for Brentford, this is a huge bonus. Haki is a fine left back and will do very well with the bees. For Edu and Arsenal though, it looks like they've simply missed the boat on one of Europe's most amazing young talents. Arsenal make contact over bargain transfer of experienced Spaniard. Arsenal are reportedly interested in a potential transfer deal for Benfica left-back Alex Grimaldo and have already made contact over the possible move. Grimaldo could be available on the ship this summer as he is in the final year of his contract, and this seems to have sparked the attention of Arsenal. According to the print edition of Record, as translated by Sport Witness, the Gunners have inquired about signing the 26-year-old Spaniard who could move for around €8 million. Grimaldo has impressed for much of his career with Benfica, gaining experience in both Champions League and the Europa League. One imagines he could surely have a position impact at Arsenal, though Mikel Arteta already has options at left back. Kieran Tierney is a fine player, but has had injury problems in his time at the Emirates Stadium, while Nuno Tavares joined last year, though without making a particularly good first impression. There could be room for Grimaldo as well, and it's surely going to be tempting to bring in this proven player on the ship. Newcastle United could join several Premier League clubs in the race for Leicester star. To say Leicester City's Yuri Tielemans is a wanted man would be an understatement, as a host of Premier League clubs are chasing the midfielder. The Belgian international has long been linked with a move to Arsenal and wants to join the Gunners this summer, reports CBS Ben Jacobs. The London club's technical director Edu is still in touch with the Leicester man's agent, and both parties have agreed terms, but Arsenal are yet to place an official bid for the 25-year-old and are still deciding whether to bid or not. This has left the door open for other clubs, and one that could join the race according to Jacobs is Newcastle, with the Magpies sporting director Dan Ashworth having already made inquiries about the midfield star. Newcastle could have a hard time convincing Tielemans to join them on their rise up the Premier League table, considering the other clubs involved in the race, but having convinced other top stars such as Sven Botman and Bruno Guimaraes to join them, it's possible that the Belgian could end up at St James Park. CBS Jacobs states that if Arsenal reaches an agreement with Leicester, Tielemans will sign. Manchester United are the other genuine contenders for the Belgian, and that interest may force Edu to make a decision quicker than expected. Leicester are said to be planning for Tielemans to stay next season and are not totally ruling out a new deal, which could still come if offers don't materialize. Joan Laporta suggests Barcelona have edge in race to sign Chelsea and Arsenal target following talks. Leeds United star Raphinha wants a transfer to Barcelona, according to the Catalan Giants president Joan Laporta. Raphinha is also wanted by Chelsea and Arsenal, but it seems Laporta may be hinting that his club are in a stronger position as they are the Brazil international's preferred destination. Laporta has also revealed that Barca have held talks with Leeds about signing Raphinha, though other offers also seem to have come in for the former Rennes man. Joan Laporta to the press conference on Raphinha. We have communication and have spoken with Leeds. What's there is that there are other clubs that want Raphinha and are making their proposal. Laporta also confirmed that Raphinha's desire is to join Barcelona. Arsenal should move on. Serge Gnabry is an excellent alternative and they have the chance to get him. Arsenal are reportedly preparing to make would be even better than Raphinha. Arsenal are keeping tabs on their former midfielder Serge Gnabry, who could be an even better signing than Raphinha. 90-minute report that the Gunners are weighing up trying to sign the German international back to the Emirates Stadium. Gnabry's contract situation is up in the air at Bayern München. It runs until the end of next season, but the prospect of him leaving this summer has been mooted. The report includes quotes from Bayern director Hassan Salihamidzic, who said of Gnabry, "We really want to keep him. I hope that he chooses Bayern. If a player doesn't want to decide for the club, then we can find a solution that makes everyone happy." Getting Gnabry would be something of a dream signing for Arsenal because he is the one who got away from the club during Arsene Wenger's reign. He has turned it into a world-class player at Bayern, having failed to make the grade at the Emirates Stadium, and that mistake haunts the club still. Arsenal have been keen on Raphinha, but the Brazilian now looks set to go to either Chelsea or Barcelona, who are his preferred option, but cannot stamp up the cash at present. And while he would have been a top-class addition to the squad, he plays in the same position as Arsenal Players of the Year Bukayo Saka. The two could have fitted into the same side, but it would not have been a perfect fit for both players to be in the same side. But Gnabry is more versatile and on a higher level than Raphinha, and would be a better signing, even setting aside the romance of bringing him back for Arsenal fans. Arsenal's priority signing is keeping a close eye on events in North London. Arsenal's hopes of signing Lisandro Martinez from Ajax this summer have been given a potential boost, with the player set to be open to playing for Mikel Arteta. Goal has reported today that Martinez is currently on holiday abroad but is keeping a close eye on a proceeding over in England, where both Arsenal and Manchester United want to sign the defender. And while his relationship with Erik ten Hag is said to be giving United encouragement, Goal has reported that Martinez is also more than open to signing for Arsenal. The Argentinian is thought to be a big fan of Mikel Arteta and is happy to explore the idea of playing under the Spaniard. Martinez is valued at around the £50 million mark by Ajax. As yet, no bid has hit that mark though, with Sky Sport reporting that United have made an improved offer of just below £40 million. Respected journalist Fabrizio Romano has claimed Martinez is a priority signing for Mikel Arteta and Arsenal. The Gunners have already had success this summer, with signings such as Fabio Vieira and Gabriel Jesus the headline grabbers. Should the Gunners pull this one off as well, then it will go down as one of the finest transfer windows in the club's history. Mikel Arteta will have got players in all the positions he wanted, and crucially, he will have got players who, on the surface anyway, appear to be of sufficient quality. This is a big season for Arsenal and the other clubs keen on pushing for the top 4. Every club has strength in it and it was so important Arsenal did so as well. If Edu can manage to get Lisandro Martinez over the line, then that top 4 dream could firmly be on. I will be uploading daily Arsenal news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.